and up. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one here, we're gonna hold it down nice and low. With our right foot, we're gonna step it out, then back in, left foot out and in. Your key here is to keep your seat nice and low. You might already start to feel this at the top of your quads here as they wake up this morning. Stay with it. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one here. Take those feet nice and wide in a nice wide V. Toes are pointed to either side. We're going to reach all the way up and then just windmill to one side and the other. We're going to hold on one side after 3, 2. Last one here, hold it down. Go ahead and take your gaze up towards the ceiling. And let's move it to the other side. Gaze goes towards the ceiling. Take a second, really press that hip back, get a nice stretch there. Come on up, roll those shoulders up. We're gonna step forward with our right foot, press back with your left foot. It's a nice lunge here. Go ahead and take your hands overhead at a pointed diagonal, and we're gonna open your arms nice and wide. Back to starting position, and then open nice and wide. Getting a nice shoulder stretch here. Waking that upper body up too. Just 3, 2. Last one here, go ahead and switch it up with me. We're gonna do the same arm motion here. So at an angle, you're gonna reach up and wide. This is in front, we're reaching and wide. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and last one here. We're gonna go ahead and start with a cardio burst that we have the opportunity to get our heart rates up a little bit, but remember this is your workout. So you can take it slow or you can speed it up. But with your skate, you're gonna step to one side, you're gonna put your opposite foot behind you, pressing with the ball of your foot, and then to the other side. So here's your higher impact. Come with me when you're ready. Nice big motion. Okay, here's your modification. Shoulders are back. You're just stepping behind. Even if we're modifying, we're moving, and that's all that matters. Just make it big, make it wide. But if you're really feeling it this morning, challenge yourself. Side to side. We're here for just a little bit. We're burning those calories, getting those metabolisms going. Side to side. Really press the ball of your foot behind you. Make those leaps nice and big, or those steps. Again, here's your modification. Keep those arms moving. We got about 15 seconds here. Keep going. Side to side. We're going to end on one side after 3, 2. Last one here, end on one side. You're pressing the ball with your foot behind you. Roll those shoulders back. Tiny, tiny pulses here. Up an inch, down an inch. You want a little bit extra of a challenge, a little bit more toning for that inner thigh. You can lift that front heel. You can see my heels here. Tiny little pulses, up an inch, down an inch. Hold in that belly. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one here, go ahead and plant your foot on the floor. And we're keeping low, so both knees are bent. And we're reaching forward, tap it towards the floor and right back up. Now, if we're not going all the way down to the floor, just send your energy here. Here's your modification. You're just hinging. Down and up. We're gonna feel that on that front leg almost immediately. Little bit of a balance challenge here. Just keep going. And up. As you come up, throw those shoulders back. That's gonna help you focus on balance and posture. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one here, we're gonna go right back into those skaters. Nice big motion. Pressing the ball of your foot back into the floor. Make those arms nice and big. Large motion here. This is where we keep going, make every step count. We're gonna end on our opposite side after 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one here, step it back, roll those shoulders back, abs are in, tiny, tiny pulses here. Up an inch, down an inch. Take a second and think about pointing your belly button up towards the sky. You're rotating your pelvis just a little bit, so you should feel that glute engage. Small little pulses. Just a few more here. Stay with me for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one here, keep it low with me. We're hinging forward, tapping towards the floor, and right back up. Hinge and up. Your next level challenge would be to bring that front heel up just a little bit. You're gonna see how challenging that is on balance, or you can keep it planted on the floor like I am this morning. And up. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one here. Roll those shoulders back. Go ahead and grab one of your weights, just one. And we're gonna go into a lunge series, working on your right side first. We're gonna lunge forward. You're gonna take your weight, place it towards the ground, come up, and then with that same foot, you're going into a side lunge. So forward lunge and side lunge. Your side lunge, you're really sitting that getting your seat back as far as you can. And on that front lunge, you're dropping that back knee. Now, if it's uncomfortable to come all the way to the floor, just send your energy there. Here's your modification. Here's all the way down to the floor. Tap it, get nice and low. Just 5, 4, nice and low. 3, this is where we keep going. 2, last one here, we're gonna end in that forward lunge. Go ahead and take that weight in both of your hands. Roll your shoulders back, tiny, tiny presses here. So let me show you from the side. Now your next level challenge is going to be, as you're pulsing, lift that front heel up, get a little bit lower in your seat. Keep going, we should start to feel that bar burn now. Stay with me. We're here for a few more pulses and then we're gonna keep it low. So stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, keep it low with me with this back leg. We're gonna cross it over, tap, press the ball of your foot into the floor, and then back to starting position. Keeping it nice and low is key here. Doesn't have to be a fast motion here, make it purposeful. Stay with us for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Take a second, step it side to side, let those hips realign, let those muscles recharge. We're gonna go right into the opposite side. After 3, 2, and the last one here. This time we're lifting forward. Oops, I have the wrong foot. Lift, and then back to the side. Just make sure you're doing your opposite side. Lunge forward, tap, side lunge, tap. Forward, tap, side, tap. Your modification, you're just not gonna come down as low, but you're gonna keep moving. And that lunge, take a look at that back leg. Can you get that knee a little bit lower towards the floor? That side lunge, you really want to sit, put your seat back as far as you can. Get as low as you comfortably can. Just a few more here. Keep going. Remember why you're doing this. Why'd you show up this morning? Keep going. Just 3, 2. On this next one, meet me in that front lunge. Go ahead and take that weight, shift it into both of your hands. Lift that front heel, tiny, tiny pulses here. Pulse, pulse, press, press. Again, getting it a little bit lower in your seats. Gonna up that challenge. Make sure that back right glute is engaged. So you can do that by tilting your pelvis up, pointing your belly button towards the ceiling, and squeeze and engage that back glute. If it's burning, it's working. If you need to come out of it, shake it out and then come right back with us. For 5, 4, you got this. 3, 2, we're gonna keep it low, keep it low. Go ahead and flatten that front heel if it was up, and we're gonna cross it over, press that ball of your foot into the floor, and then right back. Press, and back to starting. Press, cross it over. Can we do this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Awesome job. Let's go with some glute kicks here, back and forth. Stretch out those muscles. That series was a big, both of those series together was a big glute burner. So let's make sure we do a few more kicks here just to stretch out those muscles. Let's go ahead and grab our other weight. We're gonna stand with our feet hip distance apart. Weights are here right on your knees. You're gonna open to the front, bring it down, then nice and wide to the side. Front, lift, and side. And side. How's our core? Can we bring our belly buttons in just a little bit tighter? We're here for 4. 3, 2. Last one here, when we lift to the front, we're gonna stay there. Tiny, tiny little twisting motion. So you're keeping your weights parallel with your shoulders. As your shoulders start to fatigue, they're gonna wanna drop down, so really fight to keep them up nice and high. Tiny, tiny little twist here. Just 5, 4, 3, 2. Now let's drop it down, let it rest for just a second, and then back out to the side. We're gonna stay here with the side lifts. Lift and lower. Think about extending with purpose. So even as you come down, you're controlling the weights. Don't let them control you. You're controlling your arms. We're gonna hold it up in 4, 3, 2. Last one here, hold it up. We're gonna go for those same twists. Small little motion here. Take some nice deep breaths. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, shake it out. Take your feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart. We're gonna hinge forward on this one. So let me show you from the side. You're actually hinging forward, and with one weight, you're gonna reach all the way down to one foot. Get your arm as long as you can, and staying low, we're pulling our elbow up to the side. So this is called a lawnmower roll. We're gonna add a little bit of bar into it with some pulsing, but it's really working those upper shoulders. It's gonna give you those nice curved shoulders, some extra definition in your back muscles. Reach and pull. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one here, we're gonna keep that elbow back. Tiny, tiny little presses here. So I'm barely moving, but my shoulders squeeze together, press into the other one, elbows up towards the ceiling at a diagonal. Keep going here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up, roll those shoulders back, and then let's hinge down for the opposite side. We're reaching all the way down, extending, and then pull that arm up. Extend and pull. At the top of this exercise, when you're pulling your elbow back, I want you to mind body connect with the top of that shoulder. Really squeeze it. Top of that back muscle. Squeeze and release. As you release, really think about extending your arms. So you're stretching towards that toe. And lift. Just 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one here, hold that elbow back, tiny, tiny presses here. Push, push, press, press. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Bring it up, roll those shoulders back. Take a nice wide V here. So your feet are pointed to opposite directions. Weights come in front. We're just gonna start with some bicep curls on this one. And lift. As you come to the top of this bicep curl, that's where you really wanna squeeze and release. We're gonna add some lower bodies with a plie after 4, 3, 2. Last one here, as your arms come down, just plie down, knees go out, and right back up. Take a look at your posture. As you come up in your plie, your spine's gonna be straight. So throw those shoulders back. Try to create some room between your ear and your shoulder. That's gonna help with your posture. With your lower body, as you come up, think about that term, up squeeze. So you're squeezing your glutes, you're squeezing your hamstrings as you come up. Up, squeeze, and lower. Squeeze, and lower. We're gonna hold it down after 4. 3, 2, last one here, hold it nice and low, weights come to waist level. Can you lift those heels up, focus on your balance, tiny, tiny presses here. Pulse, pulse, press, press. Now if this is too much in your lower body, you can come out of it in your lower body or lower those heels. Or maybe come out for a second and come right back with us. With those pulses, we're gonna take it nice and wide into a V and then bring it back center. Nice wide V, elbows are in towards your rib cage and back in. Do that one more time with me here. We're gonna stop wide, so pause with me here. Can you get your seat just a little bit lower? We're gonna extend our arms out and bring those elbows in. Extend out, press them in. Out and in. You might feel some shaking in your legs right now. You worked for that. Those are those muscles changing, toning, strengthening. Bring it in. Stay with us for 4, 3, 2, and last one. Awesome job. Shake it out. Drop those weights. Maybe grab some water. We're going to move it to the floor. We just have a few minutes here. So we're going to focus on some glute work and end with some core. So come back with me all the way to the ground. You're going to take your hands, you're going to run them on the floor towards your heels. We're going to lift up into a bridge. So you're lifting your hips straight up. As we're up, we're going to open our knees, close, and come back down. And when you come back down, you're barely tapping, and then bring it right back up. So come with me here, up, open, close. Up, open, close, small tap down. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one here, push it up in your bridge so your hips are still nice and high. And we're gonna alternate lifting your legs up into tabletop. So one and then the other. Alternate right and left. Keeping those hips nice and high. They're gonna wanna drop down. Fight against it, keep them high. And as you lower your foot, really press the balls of your foot into the floor. And lift. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Go ahead, come all the way down. Just windshield wiper your legs back and forth so knees go from one side to the other. We've got one more bridge series to do, so go ahead and plant those feet firmly on the ground. This time, try to bring your heels in just a little bit closer to your glutes and lift those heels up. If that's uncomfortable at all, you can keep them nice and flat. But this time, we're gonna lift up to a nice high position. Take your hands and really try to get them as close as you can to your heels. That's gonna bring your shoulders down and tiny, tiny pulses here. Up an inch, down an inch. So your glutes are engaged the entire time here. It's a pretty intense contraction, even with a small motion. Press, press, push, push. We're gonna keep our heels lifted. We're gonna keep our hips lifted. Pressing for 5, 4, 3, 2, Now with your hips lifted, then we're gonna open and close here. Open and close here. This one's a killer. I know it's burning. Stay with me. Stay with it. You got it. Those muscles are changing. They're strengthening. Open and close. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Bring it down. Bring those knees into your chest this time. Take a second, roll back and forth. Go ahead, plant your feet down, take a nice deep breath in. And on your exhale, go ahead and roll up to a seated position here. We're gonna take our feet, plant them firmly on the ground. You're gonna reach forward here, so palms are facing each other. Your spine is nice and straight. Take a nice deep breath in your nose. And on your exhale, you're gonna put your chin to your chest and roll all the way back. We're gonna stay here in this curved spine position. Really get to where you feel that challenge in your abs. Take a nice deep breath in and release. One more nice deep breath in. And this time we're gonna come forward on our exhale all the way out. Starting position, spine is straight, hands face each other. Take a nice deep breath in. Roll back, chin to chest. Stay here for an inhale. And on your exhale, you're gonna open your arms to one side. You're really gonna press back as far as you can here. Then inhale, arms come together. Exhale, reach to the opposite side. So you really want to make sure that you're at a point that you're challenging your core. So for some of us, this might be up a little bit. For some of us, it might be back. If you feel like you need to feel it a little bit more, then just take your shoulders a little bit closer to the mat. Make a little bit more of a curve in your spine. We're inhaling, hands together. Exhale, open wide. Inhale, exhale, open wide. Inhale, exhale, open wide. Just a few more here. Stay with us. Inhale, exhale. Let's do one more on each side. And back. Awesome. Go ahead and straighten those legs out. Take a second and kind of rock side to side. Make sure that you get your sit bone right straight. Shoulders come up, back, and down. We're gonna do that same motion, but we're gonna keep our feet nice and extended. So this time your palms are facing each other. Nice deep breath in your nose. And as you exhale, you're gonna open up to one side, really stretch back. Take a look at your feet. Make sure that they're parallel. They're gonna wanna pedal, which means one's gonna get longer than the other. And you're really gonna fight against that by pressing your knees together and keeping those feet straight. Bring those palms together. Inhale here. Exhale, reach to the opposite side. Inhale together. Exhale, reach. Inhale, exhale, reach. Inhale together, spine is straight, and reach back. Inhale, and reach back. We're here for 3, 2, and last one here. Take a second, roll it back down on your backs here. We're gonna go into a nice slow bicycle. This is a Pilates bicycle. So you're gonna start with your feet in tabletop. So they're at a 90-degree angle. Hands come behind your head. And we're gonna roll up. So your shoulder blades are off the floor the entire time. You're gonna take a nice deep breath here in tabletop. And then on your exhale, you're extending one leg and bringing your opposite knee to your opposite elbow. Come back with me into tabletop. Inhale. Exhale, reach and extend. Inhale, tabletop. Reach and extend. So this is a very slow, very purposeful bicycle. And we're back. And extend. In and extend. And if you need a break at any time, you can lower your shoulders down. Let those abs recharge and then come right back with us. Extend, exhale, tabletop, inhale. Extend, exhale, tabletop, inhale. Just a few more. And exhale, extend. Go ahead and bring those knees into your chest. Take a quick roll side to side. Now we're going to go into our typical bicycle. So what that means is we don't have a pause. We're not focused in the deep breathing as much, but we're really going to get some nice ab work in. So come with me when you're ready. Just bicycle this out. Elbow comes to knee. When you get comfortable with that, then think about getting your shoulder towards your knee. That's going to get you deeper into that crunch. Extending those legs each time. Go to your happy place. Where do you want to ride a bike this morning? Is it in the mountains with crisp air? Is it at the beach? Go there for this moment in time. Focus on you. Keep going. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one here. Hold it on one side. Tiny, tiny little crunches here. So that extended leg can be elevated, or you can leave it down on the ground, wherever your comfort zone is this morning. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Right to the other side. Tiny, tiny presses here. Press, press, push, push. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Final stretch. We got it. Take those knees in. In this position, take a nice deep breath in and let it all out. Go ahead and place your feet on the ground. Palms come to the floor. And then just take your knees and let them go side to side. Let them windshield wiper back side to side. This really is great to relieve any tension in your lower back. It's actually a yoga move. Side to side. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and go ahead and extend your legs nice and long. Reach your hands overhead. Take a nice deep breath in. And on your exhale, let's roll all the way up to a seated position. Go ahead and just let your head be nice and heavy, reaching forward. Try to get your chest close to your knees, or at least in that direction. I'm not feeling real flexible this morning, so mine's not getting too close, but just go in that direction. And with your toes, let's point and flex, point and flex. Go ahead and bring those heels in. We're going to roll forward back to a standing position. And we're just going to end how we started here. So we're coming down, just keeping that blood flowing again. We're going to come down for 2 with that squat and stand it right back up. Down for 2 and back up. Small bounce, shoulders back. Small bounce. Nice big open chest here. Nice deep breaths in and out. We're here for 3, 2, and last one here. Awesome job. Put your hands together. Fantastic job this morning, ladies. Way to show up, way to focus on yourself. You're gonna be better, more balanced for anything that comes at you all day long. Great job. You're awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks, Amy.
Day.
You too.
Thanks, Amy.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Great day.
Bye, Tiffany.